In this lesson, I want to show you how to create a model using artisan commands. But keep in mind that artisan command, when you issue a make model command, it's not going to actually create any controller for you or any migration for you. If I open up database migration, you see that I have 4 migrations here. What other frameworks do is when you create a model, it will create a controller for you as well. And also sometimes you can see that they create a migration for you, because in other frameworks such as Rails, they know that if you create a model, you need to connect it to the database. For example, if you have a model for paintings, you need a database for paintings. So it's not really, that's why I didn't mention anything about artisan commands, because you don't really need it as long as you as far as you just know how to create the models or controllers. So all the controllers sits inside the HTTP controllers. But what about models? All the models just sit inside the app along with all of these folders. So in this video, I'm going to just create a model using PHP Artisan. So let's say PHP Artisan. Notice that I am inside my root of my application. PHP Artisan make model, and let's name it paintings. And make sure you spell it with capital, start with capital, has to be camel case. Let's hit enter. And as you can see, that says model created successfully. If you go back right here, and you can see that in application, your app folder, we have a paintings.php file. If you open up this file, the nice thing this artisan command does is you no longer need to know anything about namespace or use what eloquent model you're using. But if you copy any model, let's say for example user, you can see you don't know what is going on here. So you don't know what you need to copy or implement. You either need implement, or do you even need all of this stuff they wrote it right here or not. So I think this is really good. If you want to make any models for your application, use PHP Artisan make model and then name it with a camel case. And that's all you need to do for your model. So in order to use this model, I'm going to head over to my controllers, one of my controllers. Let's open up this HTTP controller and about controller. Inside my show about methods, on top of the return, I'm going to use this. Okay, between this, I'm going to insert my code right here. So I'm going to create a variable called painting, and then let's instantiate a new, instantiate class, or use this in order to work with it with your model. You need to instantiate it from class. So I'm just going to type new painting. There you go. Gave me the hint. So now to use it, all you need to do is just type painting and then set the database, let's say title, because if you go back to our phpMyAdmin, you can see that we have a let me just type this again, because every 1440 seconds is going to kick me out. So you can see that we have title, artist, and year. I'm going to fill all of this together, and you don't need to worry about ID because it's auto increment as well as created and updated as. These columns are updated by Laravel. So for the title, I'm going to make title equals now. So you don't need to open a parentheses or anything. You just have to type equals. Let's say master. I'm just going to hit enter. Then I'm going to copy 3 times. Then the second time I'm going to say artist. And the last time I'm going to say year. And for the artist, I'm going to type my name. And for the year, I don't need single quotation. So I'm going to just type this year, which is 2015. And last of all, if you want to save all of these things into your database, there is a method called save. So if I copy this again, all you need to do at the end, I just type this function and use it. So that's it. So what we are doing is actually creating an instance from this class, which is painting. So we're instantiating, and then we setting all of those, and these all sit inside this instantiation painting variable. So at the end, so you just have to call the save method and save it into a database. So we just save it, and let's go back. Let's make sure server is running. Go back to Chrome. Go back to this, and let's just refresh. We have to go to localhost about because I created all of these inside the about controller. So you need to go to this template in order to let all of those codes run inside your controller. So let me just refresh, and you can see that this is rounding and rounding. Let me just go back here and see that we have Mr. My name Hassan Azimi 2015. And the data is already inserted inside this. But as you can see, this is not really productive way of inserting data into a database, and it takes time. For example, if you want to add a massive amount of record into your database, this isn't something that you have to do every time, and we need something that calls seed, which I'm going to talk about the power of seeding in the next movie.